Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and it looks like the Republican primary is all over but the shouting, at least according to one political analyst, and I dare say several, including myself. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Charlie Hurt, who's a renowned journalist and political commentator, appeared on Fox Business, and he talked about the Nikki Haley campaign, he talked about the DeSantis campaign, and he talked about Donald Trump. And what he said was, Trump's lead may have been insurmountable from the start. There may have been no point for anybody to even get involved in this. All they've really done, in my opinion, is hurt their own brands. These people could have came back in 2028 and taken a shot at the brass ring. But they wanted to go for it right now. They perceived Trump as weak, and they learned a hard lesson. He's not weak. And according to Hurt and myself and others, the people are behind him. The people see what the establishment is doing to Trump, and it's the same thing the establishment's done to them. They resonate. That resonates with them. That they understand that. You guys understand that. I understand that. We all understand that, right? So what Hurt is saying is, Trump's got this thing wrapped up, but he had more to say about the DeSantis campaign that I think was really shocking. And I'm going to let you watch that clip. Before I do, I want to ask you again to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does really help us out. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody. Now, let's watch that clip.
Is about 3 weeks away now. It's really starting to heat up. Nikki Haley has new life in Iowa after getting backed by a super PAC founded by the Koch brothers. So she's got the money to spend, but according to Real Clear Politics polling average, she trails Donald Trump by over 35 points in Iowa. I guess the question to you, Charlie, is it too late for Haley in Iowa?
I don't know if it's too late or just sort of insurmountable from the beginning. At the beginning of all this, it was anybody's guess whether or not Republicans would be exhausted of the everything dealing with Trump. And as it turns out, what we're beginning to is becoming pretty clear, and I guess has been for a couple of months now, is that they're not. And, they look at the treatment that the political system has in the ways that the political system has gone after Donald Trump, and they're appalled at the political system, not Trump. And what they want is a fighter. And obviously the Koch brothers and other huge money donors are going. They got behind DeSantis. They'll get behind anybody to stand up to Donald Trump because they want a safer pick. They want they're not as committed to Trump as obviously his supporters are. And so, Nikki Haley might end up surprising everybody. But if everybody, whether it's Iowa or New Hampshire or South Carolina or wherever, if everybody just keeps coming in doing a really respectable second place, at the end of it, you're going to be in a second place. You're not going to be in first place. If Donald Trump just racks up all the wins, even with 51%, at the end of the game, it's just a slow death instead of a quick death.
That's one way of putting it. And you say second place, but it's well back in second place. I got 30 seconds, Charlie, on DeSantis. He's visited like all 90-odd counties in Iowa, spent a lot of time. A third of his staff have moved to Iowa. Doesn't seem to be making a lot of impact. Doesn't get the traction I thought he would get.
No, it's truly amazing, especially when you look at the record he's established in Florida. Yeah. But he has run a terrible campaign, and the more you look under the hood and you look at the mechanics of the way they have spent money, the way they've raised money, the way they've operated, they have. It is the most disappointing campaign, the mechanics-wise, that I think I've ever seen.
Wow, that says it all right there. All right, Charlie Hurt. Great to see you, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Great to see you.
On this
Happy New Year.
Boxing Day, by the way, in some parts of the world. Happy New Year to you. Let's move on. Voters not excited for a Trump-Biden rematch, apparently, in 2024. According to the latest poll from the Associated Press, 56% of adults would be dissatisfied with Biden as a Democratic nominee. And 58% say the same for Trump. Independent candidate Robert Kennedy Jr., by the way, pulled in an impressive crowd at a rally in Phoenix last week. All of this has some wondering if this is the year a third-party candidate has a chance to make some waves. We say that when these things come up. They generally don't, but anyway, we'll see. All right, we'll have the very latest report from Case Shiller on home prices. Just a reminder that this is a report